So guys, this is the change you've all been waiting for. Massive updates are coming to the Model 3 to bring it up to the levels of its siblings, as well as further revisions finally coming to this car that will finally make it the perfect sedan. Earlier this year, Tesla shared several details about the upcoming Model 3 updates, most notably the new upgraded battery pack, which promises significant improvements in both range and efficiency. Tesla recently filed for a new Model 3 variant, which will become the company's longest range model to date. According to details from Tesla China, this updated Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive delivers a major jump in performance, boosting outputs over 300 horsepower compared to the 260 in the current rear-wheel drive version today. The highlights of this new Model 3 is its range. Going off of CLTC, it is rated at 800 kilometers or about 500 miles, a 6.2% increase over the current long-range all-wheel drive at 753 kilometers per charge. And despite the larger high-capacity battery, the car's weight remains at 1,760 kilograms, identical to the rear-wheel drive base Model 3 and substantially less than the long range. This improvement comes down to two key factors: the efficiency of the single motor setup and the higher energy density of the new lithium-ion cell from LG compared to the LFP packs in today's base models. Now, while this has started in China and deliveries are beginning to roll out, new information from a Tesla forum reveals documentations suggesting the same vehicle and battery type is now arriving in parts of Europe. A user on the TFF forums shared certificates of conformity for two new Model 3s headed to Germany this month, a rear-wheel drive with September delivery dates, and a new performance variant. The documentations outline key details such as range, weight, and battery capacity, later broken down to give a clearer picture of what's officially coming. The long-range rear-wheel drive variant arriving in Germany would use a new battery pack from LG's production line, featuring the latest M53 lithium-ion cell on the 400-volt NMC architecture, the same battery used on the new Model Y Performance. This battery not only provides a larger net capacity of 85 kilowatt hour while also weighing less at 448 kilograms, but it also has been benchmarked against the older batteries in power output and charging speed, both times outperforming its predecessor. A comparison between the 2024 Model 3 Performance and the 2025 version with the new 5M packs: the new 5M runs cooler throughout the entire power band, around 37 degrees Celsius versus 55, yet it still delivers much more power output. Charging speeds have also been increased with this pack. A test shows that it can hold over 200 kilowatts from 0 to 30% and reaches 80% in just 25 minutes, more than 5 minutes quicker than the current 5L packs in today's vehicles. Alright, so we all knew that this was inevitable. Tesla needed to provide us a brand new upgraded battery pack to keep up with the EV competition out there. But what they did was special. What they did that really stood out was they didn't just increase the amount of cells, they waited until the battery density has increased to a point where it's sufficient to go in their newest cars. Opposite to what Tesla has just recently done, adding more cells to the car would bring the cost much further. And on top of that, the most important thing is that you would be sacrificing other aspects of the car, things such as weight, charging speeds, and the cornering abilities. So opposite of what everyone might think, Tesla is really working towards the battery upgrades, the 400-mile mark, but they are doing very slow and steadily, making sure that they are going to get more energy out of the same batteries and the same cells without sacrificing, without affecting any of the core components of the car. Now, to further confirm that the updated batteries are arriving in Europe soon, a new certificate of approval has just recently surfaced outlining the upcoming changes for both the Model 3 and Model Y. Shared by Visa on X, vehicle certification VC48 have been leaked ahead of schedule. The documents confirm that the 2025 Model Y Performance has officially been registered after its announcements earlier this month. The Model Y long-range all-wheel drive with the updated 5M LG batteries have also been approved for sale. For the Model 3, 3 changes have now been approved: a new steering wheel design with signal buttons, the return of the indicator stalk on the left column, and the addition of the front bumper cameras. Being that the Model 3 is built and exported from Giga Shanghai, it's expected to be nearly identical to the local Chinese versions, with all these updates coming straight from the production line. The signal stock revealed earlier this year to replace the controversial buttons on both the Model 3 and Model Y has already been offered a retrofit for older vehicles in China, and it's expected to become available in Europe once the updated models arrive. Then as for the front bumper camera, in addition to the certification of approval in Europe over this week, China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology have also recently just announced that Giga Shanghai is preparing to equip both Model 3 long range and performance trim with the front bumper camera straight from the production line. Along with this, retrofits are now starting to appear and rolling out to older vehicles. Tesla Motors Club member Andrew Wynn shared a photo of a 2025 Model 3 Performance built the week of August 21st, showing a special cutout above where the camera normally sits on other models. He confirmed that every performance trim he's seen at the service center includes this new cutout and cover, suggesting that Tesla is now beginning the process, taking a tiered approach with the performance trim first and gradually moving on to the long range than the base models. Now, in other news, undocumented changes have been spotted in Tesla's latest 2025.32 software update, including a handful of features to improve the overall Tesla experience. Mobile access option in the main UI, which blocks others from controlling the car via app, now includes an additional authentication method. Previously, owners could only use their registered email, but this update now includes a registered phone number option to enable or disable the feature altogether. Sentry mode has now gained the ability to access the ambient lighting around the interior, flashing red when it detects a threat and registers an event. This works alongside the screen glowing red and headlights pulsating white, making it even clearer that Sentry mode is active and recording. Lastly, Tesla is improving airbag safety in this new software update, using the company's vision-first approach to provide better protection during a crash. The update allows front airbags to begin to inflate earlier, enhancing occupant restraints. Tesla has clarified in the later days that the system combines data from Tesla Vision with existing crash sensors, so airbags deploy faster while still relying on multiple inputs, not just vision alone. So there we have it, guys. Some really incredible stuff happening all across different markets. China seems to be getting the bulk of the upgrades and features first, but now it's finally trickling down to different places such as Europe and eventually the US. As for the Model 3, personally, I would say that there's not too much left to making it the perfect sedan, the perfect car that you would want to buy instead of leasing. We've always been asking, if you've been following this channel, for vehicle to load, vehicle to grid, hardware 5, more range, and better battery. The 4 out of 5 of those things have been checked off the list. And if we are going to be seeing the final option, vehicle to grid, vehicle to load, added to the Model 3 in a few months or a year from now, it would literally be the ultimate, the perfect sedan to buy compared to anything available on the market. But of course, outside of the sedan, there is the best-selling car in the world, the Model Y, and the entire Model Y lineup, the affordable version, the next generation low-cost variant, and everything else. Things are just getting way too exciting, and I am just as pumped as every one of you. I will continue to keep an eye out for everything that comes out, every little news that you might not see from other channels. I will make sure you guys hear it here. So I would love it if you stick around. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification if you haven't done so already, because I know a ton of you guys are watching and you haven't clicked it. And if you have a little bit more time, go on to X and follow me there at HeyJohnE. You'll see things over there and chat more naturally that I won't be able to see and do over here. So yeah, go over here, go over here, do it all. And I will see you guys in the next one. This should be it for this. I hope you enjoyed it. This is John once again. Peace out.